welcome to Rick the Critic, and today my guest is Jair Lucas, and she is the CEO of Debonair Girls of America. Welcome, Jair.
Hi. It's so great to
And
be
listen,
here.
you're a young CEO, so we're calling those things out. So, Debonair Girls, tell me a little bit about what is Debonair Girls of America?
Well, Debonair Girls of America, even though I'm the face of it, it is much greater than myself. The cause is. It's to show young women around the world through art and fashion to embrace who they are and love themselves.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome. And how old does one have to be a debonair girl?
However old it takes.
I mean, so they can be 3-year-old debonair girls. I mean, what is the age group that you start to become a debonair girl?
There's no age to really start loving yourself, in my
Okay.
opinion. But I mean, you have to be able to talk, I think. I think you'll be 3. But, I'd say you want to start young because when you grow up, you'll already be loving yourself, and that's just already. But there's really no age, I would say.
Okay, so is debonair girls like campfire girls or Girl Scouts? Is it that type of movement, or is it just a movement when you say embrace yourself? Is it a movement, or is it a membership where there are a bunch of girls, or how's it work?
That's a good question. I wouldn't say it's a membership or like something where it's, Girl Scouts or certain groups of people. I just want to target everyone, kind
Okay.
of, but young females, women, girls, because, you want to love yourself. But when you say group, what do you mean by that?
I mean, sometimes like Girl Scouts has their little campfire, Girl Scout group, and then they wear their little uniforms and they go out and sell Girl Scout cookies. Is it that type of club, or is it's a movement?
It's a movement, I would say.
Oh, okay.
It's not, I don't want to say it's a club.
Okay, okay, it's a movement.
Movement. When I think of movement, I'm thinking like Martin Luther King Jr. type thing, But that's why I was saying like wasn't a movement. But yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay, so it's okay. So when they come to, and you have a website?
Yes, I have a website.
Okay, so when they come to your website, what do they see?
Well, my website's on Facebook.
Okay.
Because that's where I blog. But they'll see me as my cover picture. It'll be a drawing that I drew.
Okay.
Which is where I'm from. It has like California, all the things that I love, which is fashion and stuff. So it's kind of just like a collage of like a black and white drawing of what I drew. And then they'll see my face in my little profile picture area, and then it's just all the posts that I have. So I have like Inspirational Monday, then I have like T-shirt Tuesday, Fashion Wednesday, and it's all these posts that I have, and you can just scroll through them, and it's on a consistent basis.
Okay, so in the morning I would get up and I would go to Debonair Girls of America.
Yeah.
And on there would be an inspirational, like you said, something about
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. So every day is something different.
Except for Saturday and Sunday.
Okay,
But
so but Monday
weekdays-
through Friday.
Yep.
So I would get up in the morning and I would go to Debonair Girls of America, and it would be an inspirational post there. You'd be saying, well, if it's you said something about T-shirt Tuesday.
Yeah.
So what does T-shirt Tuesday mean?
So T-shirt Tuesday is I'll design a shirt over the weekend or whenever, and it'll be a new creation that I have. And so I'll post it on my Facebook so you can see the new shirts that I've designed. I have a couple up right now, actually.
Oh, so you also design shirts?
Yeah, I do design shirts.
Okay, so wow. Okay, you got a lot going on. You're not only the CEO of Debonair Girls, but you also have shirts.
Yeah.
You design shirts.
Yeah.
So are these shirts that you sell? Or are these shirts that you?
Well, right now I'm still creating. I'm still working on getting. Because I don't, I'm just drawing shirts just to be drawing, but just with different ideas and stuff, playing around with it. I'm not selling them right now.
All right.
But I want to get to that point where they can be sold.
Okay, but I did see one of your shirts on someone, and I think, did you sell it to them? I saw someone wearing one of your shirts.
Oh, my mom?
No, I said, no, it wasn't your mom. I thought I saw someone with a shirt on of yours.
I did gift 2 of them, I believe.
Okay.
I drew up on a pair of pants for my friend, and it was like where the legs connected, it created a picture. It was really cute.
Okay.
I gifted that to her, and then my other friend, she really likes crop tops and stuff, so I made a crop top for her, and I did a quote that, she's real lovey-dovey, so I did a love quote on her shirt, and I did gift that too. So I gifted 2 shirts. but I didn't sell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I did see a shirt on a young guy. I think it was your brother, and
Yes.
it had the eyes.
The eyes
Shout.
with the lips fear to say.
Yeah, and it had this wonderful picture on it.
Yeah.
Is that your quote, the eyes shout, or is that something that you got from someplace else?
I did find that quote.
Okay.
But yeah, my brother wanted the eye changed up because I had an original drawing of like hands grasping the eye, and it was like eyelashes and stuff. But he wanted me to change it, so the picture kind of got altered from the original design.
Okay.
But the quote is not mine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
He
thought it
just-
was a neat quote on the shirt. I thought it
to
was
go out
neat.
and find it. I was scrolling. I was like, quotes. And then I was like, oh, that one stood out to me. But yeah.
That was awesome. Well, I did get a chance, and you also won a second place at an art show. I went to one of your art exhibits.
Oh, yes.
And you
yes.
had your Embrace. That's your logo. That's your
Yeah,
girl with the
that's-
blue afro. She's
Yeah.
so cute.
I'm working on perfecting her right now, but
She's so cute.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it because you won second place, and I don't know what, but it was. It was a graffiti.
It was a graffiti
What kind of art show was it?
It was a graffiti art contest, but
right.
not everyone did graffiti, but that's what it was called, the graffiti art contest. And actually, I think I won fourth place, not second. But
okay, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, it was like fourth, I believe. But what they were doing is anyone who was participating, you immediately won $50, even if you just participated. So I was like, okay, I'll just participate, and then I just came. I like that saying, embrace who you are and love yourself. And I went that, I took it, I ran with it, and I drew her because she's embracing who she is. And on her shirt it says, love being me. And she's just really, with her blue hair, it's just crazy, and she just really loves herself.
Okay, and who is that? Did you pattern? Is that who is that picture? Is that you or?
It started out where I was kind of like drawing myself, but then I wanted to make it different, you know. So I did the blue hair rather than just a regular hair, and I think she has brown eyes, I believe.
Yes.
But yeah, she's a tan, so I wasn't want to just make her one, but I'll change. It'll change and grow. And I'm gonna kind of play around with it. I don't want to make it like that's one set,
Okay, so are you saying that she's not just an African American doll? She represents everyone.
Yeah, she can be, that's pretty much. I just want to make it just one race, because anyone can be a Debonair Girl of America.
Okay.
And that's.
I liked her. I thought she was really cute. I thought she was
thank you.
interesting. I liked the blue hair, and then I saw the crop top and the red and the oranges and all the colors. It was just very colorful, and I thought it was really, really cute. I was at the art show, and I saw yours, and I saw all the other graffiti. So I know that I thought it was second place, but it was fourth place.
Yeah.
I know you won money, so I was thinking it was your first, second, third.
Yeah.
But I saw it, and it was really something. So again, let's get back to, now you said something to me about you do the creations. You said you draw.
Oh yeah.
So you don't just do T-shirts, you draw other things?
Yeah, well, you have to learn to draw and sew, to do fashion design.
Okay.
That's what I learned. So I just was perfecting my drawing skills, and also I was drawing before I started designing shirts, because I take an art class at school. So it was just I was just drawing for fun, and a bunch of my drawings are coming out really nice. So I just started posting them on my Instagram, which is at Jairus Creations, and then it kind of went from drawing on paper to let me draw it on shirts so that people can see it. I was really I liked that you can draw it on paper, but nobody else could see it because it was on paper, and you can't just pull out a piece of paper out of your pocket and be like, this is my drawing. So what I wanted to do was put it on a shirt so that others can see it.
Okay.
So that's how it started, and I went and got shirts, and I got fabric markers, and I was drawing them by hand and stuff, trying to make stencils, and so that's how my first shirt came about. Was me just trying to take from what I had on paper and put it on a shirt.
So each shirt is a one of a kind.
Yeah, they're all no one is the same. They're all different because they're all drawn by hand.
Okay, so are you going to mass produce, or are you just going to continue to do specialty type shirts and just
Well, I want
draw?
to get to the point where I can mass produce.
Okay.
But right now, I like how each shirt is different. I like that. I really like that. So I think I'm gonna do that, but it makes it easier, when you have stencils and stuff, because you can create another shirt kind of the same. But at some point, I really do want to mass produce it.
Okay, so you want Debonair Girls to be all across the United States.
Yeah.
So your girl with the blue hair is the Debonair Girl? Is that
I would say that's the Debonair
She's
Girl.
the Debonair Girl.
Yeah.
So Debonair Girl can be anybody.
Anybody.
So it's no there is no no race, there is no criteria. I mean, you can be a Debonair. You just need to embrace yourself, pretty
need
much.
to love who you are.
That's loving who you are is being a Debonair girl.
Yes,
so
it is.
a Debonair girl can be 3 years old. She can be 30 years old. She's a Debonair girl. That is neat. I really like. I like that concept. I like the fact that, and you seem so. Yeah. I mean, how old are you?
I'm 13.
Are you? You're 13.
Yes. Yeah, I get that a lot. Yes, I'm 13.
Gosh, you're kind of ahead of your time with all of these. I mean,
give
you
it
got
to my mom.
the Jair's you got the artist. You said Jair's Creation. Then you said Debonair Girl, and you got all of these things. And I'm saying CEO of your company because that is your company, Debonair Girl. So we might as well start. So you have a lot of plans. I mean, what do you? I guess I should say, what do you want to be when you grow up? I mean, you're 13.
Well, I want to be the founder of Debonair Girls of America.
Oh, you are that.
Yeah, so I think I'm already on a head start.
Yeah.
What I want to be when I grow up, I really wanted to go into fashion design. That
Okay.
was something that I really liked. I liked interior design and fashion design. Interior, the reason I switched from interior to fashion is the people seeing it as well. When you design something in your home, you know, probably you and a group of friends are going to see that design. And that's great. I love that. But I love when you can go outside and wear something and others can see it, you know? So that's why I liked fashion design. You know, when you create something, the whole world can see it. You know, the whole world can't come inside your house. Okay. So that's why I picked fashion design over interior design. So that's kind of what I want to be along that basis of when I grow up, you know?
Okay, so you're going to go to school for that?
I was going to go to school to perfect my sketches and stuff because, you know, that's probably what I was thinking of FITM, because that's the Fashion Design Institute. But, you know, I kind of just want to jump. I want to just jump right into it, you know? But if I think I would go to school for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you? So FITM is one school, but there are just so many other schools. They have one in Pasadena, over on the other side of the Rose Bowl, with art and graphics and that kind of stuff. And then also you can also go out of the country, and pick up a lot of things, going to Paris and different places like that. So have you considered? Have you thought about that as well?
I have thought about that. But, you know, I think when you really come to think of it, you know, about designing and stuff, because I'm starting so young, I think by the time college comes around, I'll already be established. And I'll just be going to college just to perfect it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of one of the advantages of starting when you're so young at what you love and what you're doing, because I love designing clothes. I love putting pieces together. You know, I'm on Pinterest 24/7. But I think that I'll be okay when I get older.
Okay, so you got the plan. It sounds like you got the plan, and it sounds like you pretty much have some direction on where you're going. Now, with the Debonair Girls, how do they reach you? Do they just I know you said you had something about a blog. So when they pull you up, I'm not real savvy with this. But when they pull you up, they'll see Debonair Girls, they'll see the inspiration, they'll see that. How do they follow you, or do they call you? How do they become Debonair Girls?
Well, you like my page. Well, you can like my page, which is the whole overall Debonair Girl of America page. Okay. And then based off what posts are you saying, are you saying for them to reach me, like comment on my posts, or like, what do you mean?
Yeah. How do they reach you?
You can, well, when I post something, you can comment on it.
Okay.
Which means you can talk about it, and if I'll read through the comments, you know, I like comments and stuff. I also have a Gmail.
Okay.
That's debonairgirlofamerica@gmail.com, I believe. And so you can email me. But as far as, what do you mean, like reaching me?
If they wanted
personally?
if they wanted to talk to you, I mean, I'm just saying that your whole goal is embracing and loving yourself. So what if a little girl was looking at your looking at your blog and said, "Oh, I want to contact Jair and I want to talk to her," would she go to the Facebook and would she just okay?
Yeah.
And then you would interact. You guys would
Yeah.
interact like that.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to do it.
Okay. So now, what happens if I call you and I say, or I get you on Facebook and I say, Jair, I have a group of little girls here that would love to have. So do you come out and speak sometimes to children? I mean, like if I had a group of young girls that were 11 and 12 and they liked your blog and do you come out for engagement sometimes and speak to young girls as a mentor or
I'm open to coming out and speaking to engagements. I haven't had an engagement yet, so
Okay.
I haven't done any speaking, but I am definitely open to speaking.
Okay, so when you come out to the Debonair Girl, what would you say to a little girl that called you up and said, Jair? There were a group of little 10-year-olds and they were like, we wanna be Debonair girls and we wanna love ourselves and embrace ourselves. If you were gonna come out and speak to them, what would you talk about?
I'd probably tell them starts with loving you.
Okay.
So that's kind of the biggest battle that I'd probably tell them personally how I dealt with. Are you saying like they're trying to learn to love themselves, or they're just like
they like your blog and it's like we want to be happy like you. We want to love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes what I'm saying, Jair, is that sometimes you can be the inspiration for someone. Sometimes they can look and they can follow your blog every day and say, wow, you know what, being a Debonair girl is cool.
Yeah.
I get to, I'm learning to love myself. So would you be doing like motivational speaking to the children, or would you be, when you're talking about Debonair Girl, is it, like I said, would it be a if you had a group of little girls, would you be talking motivation? What would you be telling them about themselves? What would you talk about?
Well, I think what I would probably start off with telling them is, that's a good question. Well, if you go on my page and stuff, I want them, when they visit my page and they like it, I want them to really know what being a Debonair Girl of America is.
Okay.
It's not just about being happy, and because I want them, on my bio, it says, it's a cause and how, you just gotta love yourself and embrace who you are. So if I was talking to a group of young girls, I'd probably tell them that you gotta find who you are. A lot of people, even me, it's just when you're around so much and it's all the same, you just want to conform and change. And that I had to deal with that a lot. I wanted to have the straight hair, and I wanted to not be who I was. And it took a long time and stuff for me to start to love myself. So I would tell them that even though you're around all these people and it's really hard to be yourself, you really have to really love yourself. You really have to go home and just at the end of the day, love who you are, And if you're not comfortable with who you are or what you're doing as a person, you're not a Debonair Girl of America. That's what I would say.
All right, so I take it Debonair Girl has a mission statement, because you said it's
Yeah.
a cause, and so what's the mission statement?
Yeah,
So,
if you go on my Facebook or my bio, it'll tell you all what it is.
oh, okay. Wow. So being a Debonair Girl is an honor. It's
Yeah.
And so I heard you say something interesting. You said like straight hair and
Yeah.
In a school. Let me ask you this, because if you're in a school and everybody looks the same except for you, so that's when you really have to learn
Oh yeah.
to love yourself. So is this what happened for you? Are you in a school now where it's just you and you had to embrace being different or looking different?
I am the only black person in my middle school.
Okay.
So the only black girl. So that was already kind of something I had to learn myself. And, I think it's just what I watch on television every day, all that, that society just pushes something that doesn't look like me. And that was, I was like, trying to search the internet and everything. I was trying to find someone who I could relate to who looked like me, and I couldn't. So I want to be that person for other young girls.
Oh, I see. Okay. I guess we do get hit a lot with the media with straight hair
Yeah.
and looking one way, and even body types. You know, it's like everybody should be. I was just talking to a lady, and she said to me that according to her doctor, she was too big, you know. But we are, as a people, our culture, we have big, large bones. You know, some of us can be like, you're 13. How much do you weigh?
135 pounds.
Okay, 135 pounds, but there's no fat on you. But if you went to a nurse or something, she might say you were obese. She might say at 13, you should be weighing 98 pounds. But our bone structure is different. So this is why I wanted you on the show, because I really wanted people to understand we are so different. We have different fingerprints. We have different eye renals. We're just different. All of us are different. No one person is alike. So we're not textbook cases. So just like at 135 and you're slim, I mean, you're proportioned. You're not fat. You're proportioned. But on another child, just say maybe a Caucasian, at 135, she may look obese. You know, she may be puffed up. Another Hispanic at 135, she may have it all in the wrong places, and she may look heavy. But as an African American young lady, you know what I'm saying, you're proportioned in such where 135 doesn't even look like 135. You just look like, you know, you might be 100 pounds. So your weight is evenly distributed. And sometimes it's even, so I always tell even school nurses when they say things like, you know, oh, they shouldn't be this size. That's too large for them. But that's not true, because we are all different. All of us carry our weight different. We do a lot of things differently. So it just somehow, gosh, this is the longest 8 minutes ever. But anyway, it just, you know, it's, we're all different. So I embrace the Debonair Girl. I embrace loving yourself. I embrace that. And I think you're a wonderful example of Debonair Girl because, again, just like we said, even with our body types, with our hair types, with our eyes, even with the color of our skin, you know what I'm saying? We can all love, you know, learn to embrace and love ourselves. And you just said that you were in a situation where you're the only African American in your school, so of course you do look different from everyone else. So, and that difference could be a good thing, you know, and that's what I hear you saying, the difference is a good thing. It's, you know, I'm saying everyone is different, and so to look like everyone else is not something that we all want to do. We all want to have some individuality. When we're young, it's like we want to look like our girlfriend, we want to wear the same clothes, we want to do that. But as we get older, we want to separate. I saw a couple of twins. Yeah, and twins, they try so hard. As little people, their mothers dress them up and they're twins. They look exactly alike, same shirts, blah, blah. As they get older, they may change the color of the shirts just to be able to tell them apart. But then as they become teens and young adults, they start cutting their hair. They want to look different. Everybody wants their own identity. I think this is very timely, especially when we're talking about suicides, high suicides in young children, especially young girls and young boys that, you know, just feel like they have nowhere to go, nothing to do, and they just feel like, you know, this is the only way that they can pull it together. So there's a lot of teen suicide, it's a lot of teen drug abuse, a lot of teen pregnancy, simply because no one loves themselves.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours.
Dr. King, what's your next move?
In March from Selma to Montgomery.
Selma is loud for every man, woman, and child.
We will not wait any longer.
In front of a crowd.
Thine eyes have seen the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Welcome back. And Jair from Debonair Girls of America is here with us, and she's told us a lot, so I hope you didn't miss anything. And before we close, Jair, I want you to give all your contact information on Jair's creation, Debonair Girls of America. You know, because I just think it's a wonderful thing, and I think that young women, would love to become Debonair Girl. So could you give us your contact information, how we contact you?
Okay.
If we wanted to become a Debonair Girl.
For Facebook,
Okay.
it's Debonair Girl of America, and that's not all together, it's spaces.
Okay.
Yeah, and each one's capital. And then for Instagram, it's Jair's Creations, all lowercase. And then my Gmail would be Debonair Girl of America, all lowercase, no spaces, @gmail.com.
Okay, so, and that's how we contact you.
That's how you contact
And
me.
also, that's how we follow you.
Yeah,
Because you
on
said
Facebook.
something about Instagram.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. I don't post there as much as I do Facebook, but I do post there. So Facebook is more of a weekday thing. Like 5 days a week, I'll post every day,
Okay.
except for Saturday and Sunday. And then, you can like and comment on those. Instagram will probably be like once every other week, probably, because it's when I draw. So though that takes a little longer, so it's probably won't be as frequent as Facebook. But yeah, you can follow me on there, or you can like my Facebook page.
Great. I'm so excited. Will you come back again?
Yes, I will. The fake thing about it, yes, I will be back.
I would love for you to come back. I'd love for you to come back and talk more about Debonair Girls of America, how it's progressed and what's going on with it, and your Jair's Creations and all the things that you're doing. I would love for you to come back and talk about it.
Thank you. I would
Listen,
love
if
to
you
come
have
back.
some daughters out there that would like to watch Jair on Debonair Girls of America, tune in. She gave you her website, she gave you the blog, she gave you how to follow her and all these other little things that they do. And listen, take care of yourself. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jair, for coming. You said you'd come
Thank
back
you for
again,
having
and
me.
we look forward to seeing you again. Have a nice evening, and thank you again for watching Rick the Critic. Bye now.